case, it's unclear. You try to escape, you so much as scratch that glass. 30,000 feet straight down in a steel trap. You get how that works? Ant boot.
Give it your best shot. How is this possible?
What's the matter? Afraid of ghosts?
How are you still alive?
Scares you, doesn't it? The things I can do.
He really grows on you, doesn't he?
Doom has an army called the Parademons. They've been visiting Gotham for a couple of months now. He will lead them against us, and they will win him the Earth. In return, I suspect for the Tesseract.
An army from space.
So he's building another portal. That's what he needs Eric Selvig for.
Okay.
He's an astrophysicist.
I want to know why Doom let us take him. He's not leading an army from here.
That guy's brain is a bag full of cats. You could smell crazy on him.
Hey!
Sorry. I think it's about the mechanics. Iridium. What do they need the iridium?
It's a stabilizing agent, which means that the portal won't collapse on itself like it did at S.H.I.E.L.D. No hard feelings, Garfield. You got me swinging. Also, it means that the portal can stay open as wide and stay open as long as Doom wants. That man is playing Galaga. He thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. How does Fury see all these things?
He turns.
Sounds exhausting. Doom would also need a good power source, good enough to help the machine, something to kickstart the cube.
When did you become an expert in thermonuclear astrophysics?
Last night. And I looked at Selvig's extortion device theory papers. Am I the only one who did the reading?
He'd have to heat the cube to 120 million Kelvin just to break through the Coulomb barrier.
Which is exactly right, which is what I would do.
Well, if he could do that, he could achieve heavy ion fusion at any reactor on the planet.
Finally, someone who speaks English. It's good to meet you, Dr. Banner. Your work on parallel technology is unparalleled. And I'm a huge fan of the way you turn green when you turn angry and turn into a huge raging monster.
Thanks.
I mean, it could be worse. You could be that one cat who has a short temper and has terrible acrobatic sword skills.
I will cut your mouth off, Cameron.
Gentlemen, Dr. Banner is only here to track the cube. I was hoping you might join him.
I'd start with that stick of his. That's how he got Selvig under that mind control spell.
It is powered by the cube. And I'd like to know how he used it to turn the sharpest men I know into his personal flying monkey.
That doctor is a quack and a crazy man. You should stick to cutting hair.
Shall we play, Doctor?
This way, sir?
I've been in a lot of wars. I've never seen anything like this.
All I packed was a toothbrush.
You know what? You should come by Stark Tower sometime. You know, top 10 floors, R&D. You'd really love it. It's Candyland.
Thanks, but the last time I was in New York, I kind of broke Harlem.
Well, I promise. It's a stress-free environment. No tension, no surprises.
Ow!
Nothing?
Are you nuts?
Jury's out. You really have a lid on it, haven't you? But what's your secret? Bango drums, smooth jazz, Katy Perry?
Is everything a joke to you?
Funny things are.
Certainly the safety of everyone on the ship isn't funny. No offense, Doctor.
It's all right. I wouldn't have come aboard if I couldn't handle pointy things.
You did tell me, big man. You need to strut.
And you need to focus, Mr. Stark.
And you think I'm not? Why did Fury call us? And why now? Why not before? I can't make the whole thing until I have all the variables.
You think Fury's hiding something?
Well, I'm just saying. He's a spy, Bruce. He's the spy. It's bugging him too, I bet.
I just want to finish my work here.
Doctor?
Oh, a warm light for all mankind. He's jabbed at Fury about the cube. Well, I think that was meant for you. About the tower, it was still all over the news. It's powered by an arc reactor, self-sustaining energy source. That building will run itself for, what, a year?
It's just the prototype. I'm kind of the only name for clean energy right now.
So why didn't S.H.I.E.L.D. bring him in on the Tesseract project? I mean, what are they doing in the energy business in the first place?
I will look into that once I get into S.H.I.E.L.D's secure files.
What?
Jarvis has been running into S.H.I.E.L.D. secret stuff ever since I hit the bridge. Should be running it into my files right now, and I'll take a look at that later. Once I'm in, we'll know all of S.H.I.E.L.D's dirty secrets they ever try to hide.
Yet you're confused about why they didn't want you around.
An intelligence organization that fears intelligence? Historically, not possible.
I think Doom's trying to wind us up. This is a man who means to start a war. And if we don't stay focused, he'll succeed. We have orders. We should follow them.
Following isn't really my style.
And you're all about style, aren't you?
Of the people in this room, which one is A, wearing an animal costume, or B, not in use?
Tell me none of this smells a little funky, do you?
Just keep looking for the cube.
And that's the guy my dad never shut up about?
Guy's not wrong. He does have the jump on us.
Uh-huh. Or you'll be suiting up like the rest of us.
Now you see, I don't get a suit of armor. I'm exposed. Like a nerve. It's a nightmare.
You know, I got a cluster of shrapnel trying every second to crawl its way in my heart. This stops it. This little circle of light, it's part of me now. Not just armor, it's a terrible privilege.
But you can control it.
Because I learned how to.
It's different.
Hey, I read all about your little accident, about your origin or something. That much gamma radiation should have killed you.
So you're saying that the Hulk, the other guy, saved my life? That's nice. It's a nice sentiment. Saved it for what?
I guess we'll find out.
You may not enjoy that.
I just might.
She was asked to consult there very suddenly yesterday. Handsome fee, private plane. She'll be safe.
Thank you.
War hasn't started yet. You think you could tell us where the Tesseract is?
What are you asking me to do?
I'm asking, what are you prepared to do?
Doom is a prisoner.
And why do I feel like he's the only person on this boat that wants to be here? What are you doing, Mr. Stark?
I've actually been wondering the same thing about you, Nick.
You're supposed to be locating the Tesseract.
We are. The model's locked, and we're sweeping for the signature now. When we hit a hit, we'll have the location within half a mile.
And don't worry, we'll get your cube back. No muss, no fuss. Okay. By the way, what is Phase 2?
Phase 2 is S.H.I.E.L.D. using the Tesseract to make weapons.
We gathered everything related to the Tesseract. This does not mean...
I'm sorry, Nick. What, were you lying?
Did you know about this? I'd like to know why S.H.I.E.L.D. is using the Tesseract to build weapons of mass destruction.
Because of him.
Him?
Last year, Earth had a visitor who had a grudge match that leveled a small town. We learned that not only are we not alone, but we are hopelessly, hilariously outgunned.
You've had nothing to do with that day.
And you're not the only threat. The world's filling up with people who can't be matched. They can't be controlled.
Like you controlled the cube.
You forced our hand. We had to come up...
Great deterrent. Because that always calms everything right down.
Remind me again how you made your fortune, Stark.
I'm sure if he still made weapons, Stark would be neck
Now wait,
deep.
hold on. Now how is this all about me now?
Oh, I'm sorry, isn't everything?
Oh, you're on the list?
You really got to work on your
Well,
best.
hey, no one asked you,
Seriously?
I don't remember any...
You won't let me hold it for even 1 minute?
Verbal threat?
One more
Verbal threat?
wisecrack out of you, Stark.
Are you growling at me?
It's MO, isn't it? I mean, what are we, a team? No. We're a chemical mixture that makes chaos. We're a time bomb.
You need to step away.
I think the guy just blew off a little steam.
You know damn well why. Back off.
Yeah, I think I'm starting wanting you to make me.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off and what are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
I know guys with none of that worth 10 of you. I've seen the footage. The only thing you fight for is yourself. You're not the guy to make the sacrifice play. To lay down on a wire and let the other guy crawl over you.
I think I just cut the wire.
Always a way out. Look, you may not be a threat, but you better stop pretending to be a hero.
A hero? Like you?
You know what? You're a joke.
A joke? Like you, Logan? You're a science experiment, Logan. Everything special from you came out of a bottle.
You see?
Yeah, this is a team.
Agent Romanoff, would you escort Dr. Banner back to his...
Where? You rented my room.
The cell was just
In case you needed to kill me, but you can't. I know, I tried. I got low. I didn't see an end, so I put a bullet in my mouth, and the other guy spit it out. So I moved on. I focused on helping other people. I was good until you dragged me back into this freak show and put everyone here at risk. Well, if you want to know how I stay calm.
Dr. Banner. Put down the scepter.
Got it.
Sorry, kids, you don't get to see my party trick after
I'll get there fast.
You guys are jerks, which is very conflicting for me. I'll find my own way out. Adios.
You're not going alone.
Wait, you gonna stop me?
Put on the suit and let's find out.
I'm not afraid to hit a man in an animal costume.
Oh my god.
Put on the suit.
Yep.
All hands to station.
Hill!
External detonation. Number 3 engine is down. We've been hit. Can they get it running?
We've got a fire in engine 3.
Talk to me.
Turbine looks mostly intact, but it's impossible to get out there to make repairs while we're in the air.
We lose one more engine, we won't be. Somebody's got to get outside and patch that engine.
Stark, you copy that? Olsen, initiate defensive lockdown in the detention section, then get to the armory.